Yes, my name is Jonas. I'm a refugee-led organization leader, uh, Omojo Refugee Creative. It's a refugee-led organization that is based in Nairobi, serving refugees in different areas, especially livelihood, mental health, and advocacy. Yes. Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to start by saying that this was a convening conference on expanding engagement or meaningful engagement of refugee-led organizations, but also a focal point of discussing some of the mega pledges that would be presented at the GRF coming this December. So my expectations was to really see advanced questions and being tackled in a way that every person, every stakeholder, every actor is really engaged on an effective level, and see that some of the recommendations that we would like to have been presented at the GRF and other platforms could be included. And I may say, yes, we are very happy about what has happened just right here, and we really appreciate the organizers and how even in the beginning they were included in planning and strategizing every step towards this convening. This is really something very important. I may say that because at GRF, not everyone will have a space to or even an opportunity to go there. But if even other stakeholders, even other organizations could do what just Refugee Point has done to bring a general conference of refugee actors at all levels together in Nairobi, where locally here, where everyone can have access, RROs, different agencies, UN agencies, government institutions, international communities coming together, donors coming, because this is not just about coming to this meeting, but it's also about building relationships and partnerships, and also working on networking and connections. And I think this is the right thing to do for most of the time, and I should recommend that really it should happen more often, not just once, and maybe not only by one organization, but by many different organizations organizing different forums like this, where everyone can be included, and make sure that even maybe later on we have even people from camps to be represented in such forums. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to start by saying that every person has right to information, and that's part of part of the primary rights to every human being. So I believe that refugees are part of the community that really need to know what is happening. So through media, and of course, because not everyone can reach to this stage of coming to this event or this conference, especially logistics and other protocols and principles coming in. So we understand. But now, giving a voice through the media is the right thing to do, because at least people will watch and we listen and we get to learn what is happening. I think it's one way of sensitizing, and also through storytelling, people get to know what is happening, and I think everyone should be eager to really share on media what is happening and what is maybe being done by different actors within the area of refugees. So it is the right thing to do, and I believe later on even they should allow more media practitioners in terms of refugee issues to come on such events, to even broadcast lively or stream live, so that people can get to know what is really happening, because it's for them, not for those only in the room. In terms of representation, there is a lot that needs to be done, and that I think when we talk about representation, of course, we understand that whoever might be representing at some point, he is representing, sorry, he's representing the whole community, of course, but it also goes all the way to how does it work even before you go to represent. What happened prior to that? How did you collect those informations? What was the procedures? Did community really get to package your whatever representation that you have? And when you come back from those different conferences, and what is about the feedback to the community? How do you share the information to make sure that even that mboga at the level of the kibanda get to know what is really what you talked about, and what was the recommendations and the reactions on the other side. So I think effective representation is needed in terms of RLOs in Kenya, and also in terms of fair and inclusive representation, because we should always remember, and there is one thing that we want always to exclude that is there. These refugees are from different communities and different perspectives and different backgrounds and different ways of seeing things. So it's a matter of now having an inclusive and diverse representation that would really matter. And also to say that, or to encourage that, whoever represents should always make sure they represent the community from accumulating what the community, or having platforms where the community can have a word, and then when they are done, coming back with a feedback and then also give it back to them. So that's how I see it. So I think it's really something that we need to work on as a whole community. Thank you very much. And maybe for a takeaway to all stakeholders, I would say that if we need to see the change we desire in the community at the real, at the ground, at the grassroots, we need to change the narratives. We need to decolonize protocols and criteria that might be there, and principles that are restricting the community itself to really feel the change that they look forward, and that is said in many beautiful words in different documents, but never being achieved at the ground. Thank you.